Hello, brothers and sisters. Brother John here, watchman for that great day that is right upon us. I was reading this morning in the book of Jude. It's going to be a short, hold on, it's going to be a short video, and it all has to do with a connection to the CERN. If you all don't know this by now, Anthony Patch has put up a video recently about the energy level that the CERN is putting out. It's more than the 14 TeV, which is stands for trillion. The TeV is trillion electrovolts or electron volts, and so 14 is 14 trillion electron volts is what they're bombarding the protons, electrons, neutrons, and now they're getting ready to, from November the 20th to December the 13th. That's their schedule. You can check it on their chart, on their schedule. But from November the 20th to the 13th of December, they will be bombarding lead ions, and at a higher level than we have been told. The higher level actually comes out to, I believe it's 15 PeV, which is peta electron volts, which is quadrillion. The P stands for quadrillion. So you're talking about something that is 1,148 trillion, which would be the TeV, electron volts, electron volts. Anyway, I'm not a physicist, but I can see the numbers, and I can see that the power has increased, and it is increased by 100 times of what they are publicly telling people, or what they have publicly told people. Now, the other thing about the lead ions is they will be bombarding not at angles like the protons and electrons that they were bombarding, the beams of light, but now they will be bombarding these lead ions at direct head-on collisions. Not sure what all this is, but I am sure of this, that this is what they will create this, what they call the Big Bang with. So anyway, I was reading this morning in Jude, and it was one verse just stuck out at me because the two words are related to me, that this is the parallel universe. So let me read it. It's Jude and 6, verse 6. It says, "And the angels kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation." Now these angels are the demonic beings because they left their first estate. They left the place that God had for them, and they wanted to go their own way. So they have become demonic entities. So these angels are demonic entities. So they left their own habitation, and he hath reserved, God has reserved them in everlasting chains. And here's the two words that got me: under darkness. I thought of the CERN and how deep it is, 300 feet underground, over the ancient temple of Apollo. This is the key to the bottomless pit. It is, absolutely, without doubt. And it also shows something here, under darkness. And I got another thought on the darkness, because it's where is the angels kept? In this darkness, right? What are they striving to find? They're trying to find a parallel universe. That parallel universe is where these angels are locked under darkness, okay, in a different dimension, okay. And it says so they left their own habitation, and they're in everlasting chains under darkness, and unto the judgment of that great day. And I'd just like to add this in, because it gives me pause and thought. And we're going to go to it. It's in Isaiah, and it's chapter 60, and it's the first verse really is where we're going to be reading. So it's the Spirit of the Lord God is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach the good tidings, or good news, unto the meek. The meek are the people of the Lord, the Lord's, us, the ones that follow Jesus, okay? And he hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted. Definitely am. We're all brokenhearted. We're brokenhearted because we're just waiting. We've been broken, okay? We've been broken. We've fallen on the rock, all right? We've fallen on the rock. The rock is Jesus. We've asked for mercy. We've asked for forgiveness. We've asked for his love, and he has given it to us, all right? But it says he who the rock falls on will be crushed into powder. So that's not us. The rock's not falling on us, okay? The rock could be that asteroid that's coming, all right? But the ones that fall on the rock, all right, that, are for the rock, are for Jesus, crying out to him, are the ones that are saved. So he's to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives. Yes, that's us. We are the captives. We're in this body of flesh, and we're captive to it until this body is removed and the spirit is allowed to go home to the Lord, to our Lord, where it receives a new body, one that's uncorrupted. And the opening, here's the second part. Here's the thing I was reading, and it kind of made sense because I thought of Jude. The opening of the prison to them that are bound. What's it say over in Jude? It says, those that are in everlasting chains. Do you see? So the ones that are in everlasting chains, they're what? They're bound. So it's interesting that the good news is to the meek and the brokenhearted. And he's proclaiming liberty to us, the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. Guess what? We're released, we're given liberty, and yet the ones that are bound, the ones that are in everlasting chains unto that great day, okay, would be released. Isn't that what the CERN is trying to do? Today, on Paul Begley's show, his broadcast, his live broadcast for 3 hours during the afternoon here, is going to have Mike from around the world on it. And I always am so interested in hearing what he has to say. He's a very interesting man. So if you get the chance, watch or listen to Paul Begley's show today. But I have a feeling he's going to talk about the CERN and what they're going to be doing with these lead ions at this higher level of power. So it surely looks that we are in that season. Remember, I'm proclaiming that we are in the season, and the season started back on the 23rd of September, all right? So there's a lot of connection to the 23rd of September. Just because it's come and gone, it's not over. This is the beginning. And even Marvin Fabius, the French foreign minister, has said that there would be 500 days till the climate chaos would begin. Okay, he didn't say there would begin, but that would be the beginning of climate chaos. And look at, right from the 23rd, we had that huge storm that didn't do much. It was huge, it was small, and it came in across Mexico. Joaquin or whatever, Hurricane Joaquin, was supposedly having 200-mile-per-hour winds, the strongest ever. And yet when it hit land, it slowed down. There was mercy. There was mercy there. But these are part and parcel with what's going on in our out in the universe with Planet X, I believe, that's coming in, because they have been watching this planet. They know it. They know it. Watch Gil Brizard. Listen to what he's saying. Connecting into the CERN, connecting into the ones that know. All right, the ones that know are watching this thing. Okay. They're watching this thing. They know it's coming. But it's all connected, and it kind of coincides, I believe, with the CERN. So, just some thought today. Anyway, I'll read the last part, because the ones that were bound were released. But the ones that the good news was preached to, the meek, that would be us, that would be the ones belonging to Jesus, He is sent to bind up the brokenhearted. That's us. We're brokenhearted. We want to see Jesus. Us. That's what my heart is. I want to see him. I want to be with him. And to proclaim liberty to the captives. That's us. We are captives. All right? We can't just go to heaven. That's got to be the elevator that takes us to heaven is going to open up at some point, and we're going to get on and go. Okay, whether it's an elevator or getting caught up or an open door or whatever, we're going to go. All right. But at that same time, remember this, because woe to those that live that dwell on the earth. Blessed are they, and all that in Revelation 12, where it says, happy are they, I guess, that are in heaven, but woe to those that dwell on the earth, okay? Because the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, right? Because he knows he has but a short time. And that short time, again, is that short year. So we're in that season now, before this year begins, all right? Or before, we're actually in the beginnings of that year, actually. Because even if you go by the Creator's calendar, Tishri is now ended. So it's interesting, very interesting. So we have already started that acceptable year of the Lord, and I'll read that last part right now. To proclaim the acceptable year or time of the Lord, right, or the day of the Lord, and the day of vengeance, which is the day of the Lord, of our God, to comfort all that mourn. All right? So we're being comforted, yet to an extent we're mourning, because we know what's coming. It's not that we're happy that the world is going to go through this time of hell and destruction, but we're happy because we escape it, because we escape this time of destruction. But yet everything seems like, when you read these words, everything is simultaneous. Simultaneous is, we're taken as the devil is coming down, we're going up, or vice versa, whatever. We're going up as the devil's coming down, whatever. But November 20th to December 13th, numbers to write in your calendar, or times to write in your calendar. Remember, that's even still before the 21st of December. And I believe that, others that have the thought that we're going into the winter kind of goes against what Jesus said. To me, anyway, until we're past the 21st and we're in the winter, then I'll have to agree with the other view. But there's one view out there now that say we're going into the winter. Okay? The winter season starts the 21st of December. Not sure where that lies in the southern hemisphere, but I think it does start in the northern hemisphere the 21st of December. So whatever. I didn't do enough study on that, but we can always look into that. So God bless you all. I love you, and God bless you. Have a good day, because you know what? Jesus. Just remember that. Jesus. When you start worrying about the day and the things and the bills and whatever else that's going on in your life, get off of that and put your thoughts on Jesus. Okay? He said he'll never leave us or forsake us. And as long as we're here, he hasn't. All right? And when we're with him, of course he hasn't. So either way, we win. God bless you all. All right? Thank you. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.